Sandy Flexon for Seconds Out here with Ultimate Boxer contender, and I think it's fair to say bookie's favourite, certainly at the moment, Steven Donnelly. Stephen, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I flew from Belfast this morning, so it's good to come over into the BT studios and get a wee feel of what it's all going to be about. You know, it's good. It's a good experience.
Nice flight, plenty of leg room.
Nice flight, plenty of leg room. Only took an hour or so, but we Flybe plane, you know. But
there you go, nice little plug there if you're after some more sponsors. You know, exactly. You're obviously long-time amateur at a very, very high level. They've advertised this with Ultimate Boxer, the marketing department, I guess, as a bit of a bonus for them, a bit of a statement about where they're going, that they've managed to attract someone of your calibre into the field. Tell us the other side of it. Why did you want to be involved in this?
As soon as I seen it online and stuff, I just knew. I know it's exciting because I remember watching Prize Fighter years ago. It's the same kind of format and it's exciting. I thought, you know what, I have to make the most of this opportunity. So I had to ask. I asked them on all social media platforms, and thankfully they got back to me, and I've got it sorted and I'm here now. So
you actually pitched for this?
That's it. I begged. That's it. More or less begged. If you don't ask, you don't get. So that's what I've done, and I'm here now. So maybe it's just meant to happen for a reason.
You went to 3 Commonwealth Games. Did you never get bored of the amateur sport?
As a starting, I've been about since I was 13. Right now, I'm 30 now, so I've been about as years. I've done a lot in my amateur career. I've been to 3 Commonwealths at 3 different weights as well, you know. So I've been up.
Medalled at 2 of them.
Middleweight, yeah. So I'm back down again as a pro.
I've got to ask, because I only read this morning. What happened at the first one after you got knocked out? Not knocked out physically, but after you got eliminated.
I was just me and Tyrone McCulloch. You maybe know him from, he's with MTK as well. We're just young and stupid. We went out and had a few drinks, and we're just messing around the village and the canteen and stuff, and talking loud, and you know, it's the usual. And that was it. We woke up. Our coach Mickey Hawkins woke us up the next morning and says, "You have 10 minutes, lads, to pack your suitcase. Your flight's ordered. You have to go to the airport." So that's what we done. But we laughed about it all. You know, it was just an experience. You know, but I was only annoyed because we lost in our first fight after all the training we had done. So that's, as I say, we were young and stupid, but these things happen.
Mickey Hawkins is a name I haven't heard in a long time. Just for a lot of viewers, I imagine, won't know who he is or what he's done. Just tell us a little bit about him.
Mickey Hawkins, he's been Holy Trinity. He runs the Holy Trinity Amateur Boxing Club in Turf Lodge there in Belfast. He's ran it as years, and he's still going strong too. So yeah, he's a great man. He's a good lad, and I like Mickey.
In the nicest possible way. He must be getting on a bit now, because I interviewed him there probably about 12 years ago now at Holy Trinity, when he was still working with Bernard Dunn, and he must be getting on a bit now.
See, I haven't spoke to Mickey in I've seen him at the Ulster Hall on one of the MTK shows recently when I was leaving it, you know. But yeah, that's the first time I spoke to him in a few years. But yeah, he's Mickey more or less. He'd probably just keep going with that Holy Trinity club.
Now, a lot gets mentioned about your Commonwealth Games performances, because obviously you medalled at 2 of them, but what doesn't get mentioned as much is that you're an Olympic quarter-finalist and very successful in the WSB as well. What is your kind of highlights of your amateur career, would you say?
Yeah, that would be it. Obviously the 2 brought the Commonwealth bronze, but the Olympics outpowers all them. Qualifying for the Olympics as well. WSB is a hard format for anyone will tell you. It's only the best qualify for the Olympics, to be honest, and for any amateur to qualify it's great. It's made their amateur career, and that's what's made me. I'm an Olympian now, and that'll never leave me. But yeah, it was grueling though. Every 2 weeks I was in Venezuela, Italy, to Poland, to Germany, everywhere, and you had to make weight the whole time, so it was worth it. And I believed that me qualifying for the Olympics the way I did was all meant to happen, and then being the best performing Irish boxer over there as well, which I had a strong team, obviously, and losing a split decision to the world champion. It was a great achievement. So this close to a bronze medal, but it is what it is, and I was just glad to get there, really.
Why did you stay amateur for as long as you did? Because obviously you've turned over quite late. I'm not saying you haven't got a chance to make something of it, but why not turn over earlier?
Because I had the chance to, but I kind of messed up for myself, really. You know, after the Olympics and stuff, I was just kind of fell out with a few people, and you know, just kind of holding myself back more or less. But then all that went away more or less, and we finally got onto them to sign me up, the MTK to sign me up, and they eventually did. And I'm thankful for that. They've got me great opportunities, and they're the best management company out there. So here's to the future, you know.
What is the big ambition? Is it kind of, are you looking far ahead as world titles, considering the level you compete at as an amateur, or are you just kind of taking it a step at a time? More
or less, step at a time. Not going to say I'm going to be a world champion, I'm going to beat Canelo or whatever like that, but no, I'm going to focus
Sort of just said it.
Well, I
just cut out the I'm not bit.
Yeah, I want to fight. I want to enter this, focused on this one round at a time. This is a big tournament to win. It's great for my career, you know. It's huge. It's on BT Sport, so this is what I want to win. This is my main focus, and then after that we can talk about maybe British title fights or whatever comes up. And I have the talent to do it. But as I say, it's a risky tournament, but it's one I feel I can win, and that's why I put myself forward for it.
And have you got your own family back home, and are they who you do it for?
Yes, of Sarah Louise and Jackson back home. They're my number one fans, and then I've my dad and everyone.
Presumably they're your children, not your pets or something, just to clarify.
Yeah, that's Sarah Louise and young Jackson, so they're my best supporters. And
how old are they?
Jackson's 8, Sarah Louise is 24, 25. I think hopefully I get that right.
I suppose once they get over the age of 18, it doesn't really matter if you get it right or wrong, does it?
Just recently as well, in the Mirror, in the spare room, they wrote on the Mirror, Ultimate Boxer, £16,000, the King Dono. They wrote all these motivational, just sort of read it every day. So that was good, that was nice of them to do. So they want me to win, that's what I'm doing it for them. And hopefully I can go on and win.
Do you get up to much with them when you get time off from the gym?
Yeah, time off from the gym. Would you usually go on a holiday? That's the way we do it. I would fight, training camp, fight, go on holiday. With the money that I got from the fight, we would go on holiday then and back at it. We just keep that going all the time. But yeah, after this year, hopefully I win this year. That'll make our lives a lot easier, and then hopefully get bigger paydays for each fight after that.
Is your missus a big supporter of your boxing?
Yeah, she loves. Well, she knows it's my life more or less, and it's part and parcel of it. So yeah, boxing's my life, and she knows that, and yeah, she supports me a lot.
Is your son into boxing?
He is now. He's in Comber Boxing Club just down the road from where we live, and there's times he doesn't like it. He plays football as well, but no one is. He's got better and better as each week goes on. So, but he's only young, and you don't want to sicken him either. So,
you have to be careful not to get too enthusiastic about it.
That's what I'm saying, because I was in the gym and I was telling him what to do and stuff, and the coaches were looking at me as if to say, "No, stay, let us do our job." But it's just in me to tell him what to do and do it right and stuff. I just let him work away, and he's enjoying it.
Is there like an acceptance from your missus? Is that I'm with a boxer, we've got a boy. It's kind of going to happen, isn't it?
That's it. He looks up to me as well. For me, like what I've done and stuff in the Commonwealth Games, he always mentions.
Rightly so. Yeah.
He always mentions the Commonwealths. He's watched me in the Commonwealth Games, and so that's good for him to be around that. So hopefully he can look up to me and maybe do what he wants in the future.
Tell him about the carry on at the first Commonwealths. Might put him off a little bit.
Exactly. Yeah. Just don't do anything like that. Don't do what I did that way. But yeah, just shows you stuff. I have done bad stuff in the past, but I've always came back from it, and
it doesn't sound like that bad, really.
Not that bad, no, not really. But everyone does it, but I've went from strength to strength after that.
I'm glad you've outed McCulloch as well.
Who? Oh, Tyrone. He love it, have it, sure. He's part of the story, so why not?
And just before we let you go, for people that want to know a bit more about you, we've covered quite a lot of ground, but where can they find you on social media? You'll
get me on Twitter at Steven with a V _Donnelly. Get me there, because I'm looking to have a lot more followers there too. I only have 4,000, but I want to see that K on my followers. Then Instagram, same thing, and then I have an athlete page on Facebook. Just search me there and whatever, you'll see it.
Brilliant. Well, we wish you the very best of luck at the Indigo 20th of September, and we look forward to watching you in action.